Okay, so let's talk about doing this side now. The patient is missing tooth number 35 and 36. It's really hard to just gauge roughly where the two holes should be. It may sound simple, but it's not that easy to do. In these cases, we need to calculate the distance of the width of the premolar and also calculate what the subsequent width of the mesial-distal width of the molar is going to be and do some mathematical calculation, thereby able to calculate how much away from the distal of the 34 you need to initiate the drill sequence. And also, once you establish that initial drill, you need to calculate the distance away from that drill to start your second, drill sequence. All right. Now, when we measure in this particular patient from 35, distal of the 34 to the mesial of 37, so thereby combined distance of the width of tooth number 35 and 36, it works out to be close to 18 millimeters. Okay. So here I've drawn on the paper my Picasso-like picture here. 18 millimeter from 34 to 37. Okay, this is 34, 37. Okay. So the total distance is 18 millimeters. Roughly the premolar width is going to be 8 millimeter, and in this case the molar width is going to be 10. Okay. So the center of the 8, if you divide it by 2, the distance from the distal of the 34, to the center of the drill is going to be 4 millimeter. Okay? If you calculate the center of the molar, which is here, then it's going to be 5 millimeter away from the mesial of the 7. All right. So I know where the initial drill, has to take place, which is a 4 millimeter away from this tooth here. And then I need to calculate this distance, which is a question mark. Okay? How do we do that? Okay? So, if you minus, the 4, all right, and minus the 5, so 4 and the 5 minus from the 18, that leaves 9 millimeters. So this right here is equal to 9 millimeter. All right? So the first drill, I'm going to ensure that I'm 4 millimeters away from the distal by using this special instrument. Okay? If you can close up this instrument, as you slide back and forth, it'll give you how much distance you're away from the distal of the tooth in front of you. Because we'll be placing, implant for premolar, and our calculation gave us that it's a 4 millimeter away, so I'm going to start from here, 4 millimeter. 4 to 4.5. Now, having said that, the tooth curves in, so you want to add on about a half a millimeter more leeway space. So I'm going to go 4.5. Okay? Yeah, you kind of have to be smart to do this. All right. So I'm going to use my precision drill again. Roughly between 4 to 4.5. Right here. So 4.5 I'm going to go because I'm right at the neck of it. Okay. Okay, that's my precision drill here. I got the initial marking. And then I'm going to go. The dummy implant I'll be placing is 4x13. So I'm going to go. Now, you have to follow the parallel of the tooth in front of it. There you go. That's your first implant there. Nice. Okay. But I need to, from this point on, I got to calculate 9 millimeter away from here so that I can initiate my second osteotomy drill hole. How do you do that? Using this ingenious device. Okay. All right. So from here, I can use this device to exactly calculate the distance. Okay. Like in the diagram that it shows, I made this my drill, initial drill here, the first drill. So now I have to calculate this distance, which worked out to be 9 millimeters. So I'm going to slide this gauge and stop it at 9. And I'm going to slide it on, okay, like this. There you go. Perfectly positioned initial osteotomy using the surgical guide from Surgical Smart. And then it's just a matter of finishing off the osteotomy, which is trivial now. That's easy now because all the holes are made. Okay, and then I'm going to place the implant, 4x13, ET3, our beloved implant. There you go. First one in. Now try to stay parallel. As you know, ET3 drills have a built-in countersink depth. Okay. You just have to go to the stopper. It will automatically calculate the depth for you. Good. Implant time. Again. Bisect the angle. Parallel the position. Voila. Okay. There you go. All right, give it a try. Thank you very much.